guys. We know the rules in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. In case of a knockdown, go to the corner I tell you to go to. Wait for me to call you out. Any questions? Touch them up. Let's go.
Okay, for the second time tonight, there will be no glove touching. DDG, much like FaZe Jarvis, looks like he is all business.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if YouTube can go 4-0.
They meet in the middle of the ring extremely quickly. Both of them seem like they're putting the pressure on.
Oh, big right hands by DDG.
DDG closing the distance. I would like him to keep a little bit in his range, not so close, and he can capitalize and throw the most power.
Paige, what do you see from their stances and their initial pressure?
Their initial pressure, I like the stance. They both have a low stance. They got their head low. They're both getting a little overextended, right? Rushing forward when they're throwing punches. If they keep their feet underneath them, they're going to have more power, and that's when we're going to see the knockouts.
Oh, big right hand by DDG. One thing these fighters need to stop doing is turning their backs.
We've seen that. Number 3 tonight, right?
Yeah, you're going to see that. Oh!
Oh, good combination. Then over the top.
DDG, I do like his head movement. I like his foot movement. He does, off the gate, in the first minute, look like the more experienced fighter.
And DDG very fast on his feet. It's amazing how fast he is.
He's putting that jab out there really quickly, right? And that jab, a lot of fights you can win with a fast jab, constantly sticking it out there, having something in your opponent's face so they can't hit you.
Well, he's also avoiding these punches, too. He's backing up, getting out of the way of danger real fast. I mean, it's very impressive.
It's great. Like you said, he's getting out of the way, or he has his guard up and he's completely protecting himself when he is in the pocket.
Oh, DDG launching himself into Nate Wyatt. This the second of our 5 featured bouts here on pay-per-view at Social Gloves. Battle of the Platforms. Thanks for hanging out with us on a very muggy Saturday night in Miami. Oh!
Beautiful overhand right there.
Oh, my God.
I think we got a little complaint on a Wyatt. He thought that was the back of the head. But if you're turning yourself, that doesn't count as a strike against your opponent. You turned into it, right?
That's a great point.
If we could get a replay of that, I want to know.
That's right. That's the, if you turn your back and someone hits you to the back of the head, that is your own fault.
I got him. I got the water. I know. Okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. You're good. Okay. Look. Everything he did in this round, that's all he's gonna do. He's scared now. You come with some good right hands. Okay. You double the jab, and now instead of going to the head, go to the body. Okay. Go to the body. Okay. Okay. Work a little bit in the body.
Spin out. Keep on throwing it.
All you're gonna do,
Right hook, okay? Do not let him take you there. You spin out, right? And throw that jab. Throw it. He can't handle it. He comes in, sit on it, and throw that right knee to his stomach. Okay? Do not let him take you in the rope. Okay? All right?
Okay, so we heard from both corners. They're both very confident in their guy.
go, baby.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That was a close round for me, right? It did seem like DDG looks like the more experienced fighter. He did get a better shot towards the end of the round, but it was relatively close.
All right, here we go. Round number 2. Again, all of these fights tonight scheduled for 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds.
And he gets on the ropes again.
Fusi is our very, very unofficial scorekeeper tonight. What do you got after the first round, Fus?
Thanks for the second, Barry. I have here 10-9 DDG. I see him landing the cleaner punches, and I can see this being stopped early.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Fusi there. It looks.
Big overhand right.
Nate Wyatt seems to be leaving Page his head at a level that's easy to connect.
He is, and that's the thing. You don't want to have your head in one spot. It's not about where it is. It's about moving it out of one spot. And he's coming in and he's freezing in front of his opponent. And that's where the experience comes in. He doesn't quite have that head movement experience to know it's harder to hit a moving target.
Nate Wyatt just covering up, and if you're going to do that repeatedly, King, you're just going to get hit over and over and over again.
I know he has the height advantage. You know, why get down to that level? I mean, I'm not an expert, but I want it.
They're tying up quite a bit here, and it is a good break, right? In boxing, if you're getting lit up, grabbing onto your opponent, you get that 1 second to where the fight gets to reset.
You can kind of see on our screen that it has started to rain lightly here in Miami, and the ring is covered, and I doubt that many of the almost 15,000 fans here tonight don't welcome this rain just a little bit.
No, it is hot here, and the rain is welcome to cool us off.
It's so hot. It's pouring outside, and they're pouring punches in this ring.
Amazing.
Oh,
Big overhand
and
right.
DDG just winding up.
Dropping the hammer.
Good showing out of both of these guys. Still, I have DDG a little bit more with the experience. He's putting punches in bunches, like I like to say. That's when you land.
Now let me ask you, do you guys think this goes the distance? I don't.
No. I think it's going to be over either here in the third round or the fourth.
You know what? If they can keep their energy up, it could keep going, you know? I feel like both of these guys, I'm seeing some heavy breathing out of both corners.
You can see our VIP seating here at ringside, just like in Miami, complete with bottle service. Complete with bottle service.
The stars are out tonight.
This is a packed house, right? This is absolutely amazing. And coming from the sports world, I was so curious. I was like, all right, do these guys have fans or do they have followers? No, these guys have fans, and they showed up tonight.
When Austin McBroom told me the amount of people that were going to be in attendance, I was blown away, and they're all here.
Yeah, there's still some rules. You know, you can't pack every seat, but you can bring a lot, and they're all here.
Almost 15,000 fans have shown up here at Hard Rock Stadium, the site of the Super Bowl 2 years ago, when the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes knocked off the San Francisco 49ers right here on this very field. And now, DDG!
Wyatt was sticking his double jab out there pretty well, but he just wasn't able to get his head out of the way after he throws his punches. Right, that head position, he's got to get out of in front of the punches.
Super Bowl 2 years ago,
every seat,
the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes knocked off the San Francisco 49ers fans have shown up here at Hard Rock Stadium. The site of the Super Bowl 2 years ago, the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes knocked off the San Francisco 49ers right here on this very field.
Right, that head position, he's got to get out of in front of the punches.
The first standing 8 count of this fight. And Nate Wyatt has got to start moving around.
He's
becoming a very stationary target.
DDG is not letting him rest, just rushing.
Right, that head position, he's got to get out in front of the punches.
The first 88 count of this fight. And DDG and Nate Wyatt has kind of just set up that big right hand page. He's becoming a very stationary target.
Yes, he is.
DDG is not letting him rest, just rushing, even after the last
he's getting in these tie-ups, and that's because Wyatt keeps ducking his head extremely low, right? That's not a problem with DDG locking up his head. That's a problem with Wyatt ducking his head too low.
Just set up that big right hand. 45 seconds to go here in round number 3 across the ring.
Yes, he is.
So far, it has been all Kane and DDG.
Yeah, now you can see the ref getting frustrated. Like, come on, guys,
and that's because Wyatt keeps ducking his head extremely low, right? That's not a problem with DDG locking up his head. That's a problem with Wyatt ducking his head.
It is amazing how quickly the 25 seconds to go here in round number 3 to the gills.
It does, and then you see them kind of closing their eyes on these punches and throwing.
Yeah, now you can see the ref getting frustrated. Like, come on, guys,
keep those eyes open. Punches and bunches, they're throwing their one punch, getting tired, locking up.
It is amazing how it looks like the trust stops round here between to the gills. Nate Wyatt.
It does, and then you see them kind of closing their eyes on these punches and throwing with full authority.
DDG, excuse me. I'm channeling my inner pro wrestling.
Punches and bunches, set your shots up if you want to finish tonight.
Dallas Page.
It looks like we will see a 4th round here between.
It's really raining now. I mean, we're getting hit and we're underneath a tent. Does that make sense?
DDP.
You know what? The great thing about Florida is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Pro wrestling.
I've been told that. I've lived here for a year, and I think I've had 100 people tell me that. And it's absolutely true. true. It should only be around for a few
There's been a
minutes. And we should
sighting
be
in
dry.
Miami. Here's some of the action from that third round.
It's really raining now.
Amazing
I mean, we're getting hit and we're underneath the
leading into a
tent.
lead
Does that make
hook.
sense?
You
There's
know
a
what?
lot
The great
of
thing about
closing
Florida
of the
is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. I've been told
You know,
that.
I love watching
I've
these
lived here for a
replays
year,
of
and I
these
think I've had
punches. The
100 people
Jarvis
tell me
one
that.
was
It's
amazing.
absolutely
But
true.
that
It should only be
uppercut right
around for
there,
a few
that
minutes,
looked
and we should be
beautiful.
dry.
Here's some of the action from that third round that Coach Foos, Charlemagne the
Amazing
God,
uppercut.
are
Leading into
tired.
a lead hook.
Social Gloves team. There's a lot of closing of the eyes from the start.
Yes.
Mikhail Siraj
You
and
know, I
Ryan
love
Johnson
watching these replays
to
of these
now.
punches. The
They've
Jarvis
really
one was
given
amazing.
all to
But
it.
that
Foosy, what's your
uppercut right
scorecard
there,
looking
that
like?
looked beautiful.
I got this going all
Paige
the way to
Van Zandt,
DDG right now
Keemstar,
through all 3
Coach
rounds. I don't think they've given
Charlemagne
him
the
a lot of
God,
opportunity
our
to showcase what he got. There's a lot of
Social
locking up
Gloves
and money
team.
going on.
The fighters tonight from the start. Mikhail Siraj and Ryan Johnson to now. Once again, getting two, then 3 shots in. What's your scorecard looking like?
Yeah, Wyatt doesn't like this, right? That's why he keeps ducking his head really low. We're seeing these tie-ups. DDG needs to be moving backwards a little more, not so much forward. If he can move backwards and lure Wyatt to him, he would be able to get out of these tie-up positions that he keeps getting caught in.
Once again, getting 2, then 3 shots in.
Well, we didn't think this was going to go the distance,
Wyatt doesn't like this, right?
and
That's why he keeps
halfway
ducking his
through
head
the
really low.
4th.
We're seeing
Maybe
these
it will.
tie-ups. DDG needs
this
to be
very
moving
pro YouTube
backwards a
crowd
little more, not
page,
so much forward. If he
screaming
can
for
move backwards,
DDG.
then you know what's looking more and more like these guys are getting tired of getting exhausted. These tie-up positions, you know what? If they have the will to win, we could still see a finish.
Well, we didn't think this was going to go the distance, and we're halfway through the 4th. Maybe it will.
And this very big YouTube crowd page screaming for DDG. Finally, Nate Wyatt is able to throw one, but then he just covers up.
Getting exhausted. Yeah, and that's the reason I feel like they have these 2 minute rules to win. We could still you can try as hard as you can, but I'm hoping that they keep it up and they keep you imagine 3 minutes of an exciting fifth round.
Paige, the answer would be no. No, I cannot. From both. And you saw Nate Wyatt is able to throw one, but then he just covers up.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the reason I feel like they have these 2 minute rounds for these guys. You can train as hard as you
He's
can.
trying to survive,
It's good for them
obviously.
to have these 2 minute rounds.
I think he knows kind of how this is playing out. A lot of defense, not much offense.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I really do. I want DDG to start putting backwards, lead Wyatt to him, and he's going to be able to connect a little bit better and not have this
Telltale
tie-up.
side team of the fighting world. Is it over yet?
He's trying to
Impressive round,
survive,
though.
and
Very
obviously,
exciting.
I think he knows kind of the rest after every round. I wonder what his defense. Not much
That is
offense.
interesting. You know, and that's the thing. I don't think I've ever talked to the ref. I want DDG to start playing backwards. I don't even know what's up there. And he's going to be able to connect a little bit better. I don't know what in the world you could be saying. Impressive round, though. Very
So you can see there in the corner,
the rap
one of the great
after every
trainers
round. I wonder
in
what his
boxing.
concern is.
legendary. That is interesting. You know, in between rounds, I don't think I've ever talked to the ref. In a fight, the ref, I don't even notice that they're there. So that's a good observation. I don't know what in the world you could be saying.
Train them.
Yeah, it's amazing to see these YouTubers, like, they're not just grabbing some coach or whatever. They're trying to find the absolute best. You know, they got the fame, they got the money. They don't do this lightly. They do this serious.
Well, these coaches do not have to coach them, right? When I walk into a boxing gym, I have to prove to the coach that I deserve to be there. These guys did something to prove to these coaches that they deserve to be there. They showed that they're real fighters. They were invested in their career. These coaches don't have to take on anybody.
That's a very, very good point. All right, here we go.
I don't know. They don't do this lightly. They do this serious.
Well, these coaches do not have to coach them, right? When I walk into a boxing gym, I have to prove to the coach that I deserve to be there. These guys did something to prove to these coaches that they deserve to be there. They showed that they're real fighters and they were invested in their career. These coaches don't have to take on any. He continues to turn his
Very, very good point. All right, here we go.
He continues to turn his head away. That's why he's getting caught with these back of the head shots, as he's saying.
The check clears. The referee have anything left at this point.
Look at him.
Stop tying up, guys. Overhand right. And that's just sure exhaustion. This point, they got another head. He continues to turn his, and then they got to hold on for dear life. He continues to turn his head away, and that's why he's getting caught with these back of the head shots.
Security guard. He's just like, all right, you two. The referee is pretty much had it at this point.
Look at him. Big John McCarthy. These refs look like fighters.
But you absolutely need someone big like this in this situation. These are not experienced, boxers. They haven't had boxing matches before. They're not going to listen. You need someone that will make them listen.
At this point, they got enough energy to throw one power punch, and then they got to hold
seconds
on to
now, round number 5. The referee kind of reminds me of tonight. Scheduled for 5 round, 2-minute round security. Still come tonight. Our main event, Austin McBrew on YouTube.
Where do we get these big reps?
You got to hand it to Nate.
These reps look like
I didn't think he was going to survive this. You absolutely need someone big like this in this situation. These are not experienced, boxers. They haven't had boxing matches before. They're not going to listen. You need someone that will make them listen.
And at this point, Ford is trying to get to the seconds now, round number 5. And he's finished tonight. Looks scheduled for 5 rounds. 2-minute round. Resounding victory.
The crowd is already cheering victory.
And he got a few more punches to seal the deal at the end of that fight.
You got to hand it to Nate. I didn't think he was going to survive this.
He absolutely did. And that's the thing, is he took a lot of punches. We got the chains in full effect.
Well, Nate Wyatt, he has the debonair movie star good looks for a TikToker.
Well, not right now. If you see, there's a lot of swelling.
Hey, I can talk about that. I have been cut open, bloodied up in fights, broken hands, cut faces. It all heals.
Yeah. Oh, it does. But not all of us look like you, Paige, so it's not as important for us to get it back to normal. Nate Wyatt's probably very happy that this thing is over.
What do you think about this experience, right? Now that you're watching it as a YouTube sensation, does this inspire you to do something else? Do we see, you're one of these guys, do we see you in a boxing match?
I just love being a commentator. I love being able to sit here and call it, and it's been a pleasure to work with you guys. You guys are the pros here teaching me what's up with all this, and it's just been so much fun to be this close to the ring. Normally I get the front row seats, they hook me up, but I haven't been this close.
There's nothing better than being right here at ringside.
The commentator booth is very nice.
Yes, because guess what? You never lose a fight. You never lose sitting here.
That's right.
All right. So the judges are still figuring out. Now we have a decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Here are the judges' results for this sanctioned exhibition match. Lorenzo Hunt scored the contest 50-44. Coach Chuck scored the contest 49-45. And Keon Wilson scored the contest 50-43, with the combined scores putting the bout in favor of DDG.
Well, it's a very YouTube pro crowd here in Miami, clearly. And on a couple of those scorecards, Keith, the judges thought he had dominated 2 or 3 rounds with those scores.
I like that. I like their mutual respect.
I got to tell you, the theatrics, the songs of both guys,
kind of similar, to be honest.
They were very similar.
And they beat in the middle immediately.
Vinny Hacker wasting no time. Okay, so they do touch gloves in this fight,
and we'll
at
see
least.
if the tank can stand up to it.
I like that. I like their mutual respect. But you know what? Right off the bat,
I got to tell you, the theatrics, the songs of both guys. Big left hand, another big left hand.
Kind of similar, to be honest.
Looks a little scared now.
They were very
similar. Some shots, and I don't think he likes it immediately.
Vinny Hacker wasting no time, Paige.
Not at all. And we'll see if the tank can stand up to it.
He did a huge exercise, but you know what? And Keto back. Hacker, I like his jab.
So Hacker is taking those first few relatively well.
Hacker looks a little scared now. He's eating some shots, and I don't think he likes it. A big overhand right.
Deji just coming
The Hacker's been able to duck a couple, but a couple are connected. he defeated Logan Paul. And that helps link Deji and KSI have the same coach. And they said Deji actually hits harder than natural strength.
Hacker just trying to throw some haymakers to get something going against Deji.
Deji's brother, another popular YouTube boxer, KSI, he actually defeated Logan Paul.
Well, pretty clear the game plan.
Deji and KSI had the same coach, and they said Deji actually hits harder, natural strength.
And that weight advantage that you mentioned, that's a big factor here. You know, 12 pounds weight difference. Yeah, he's the shorter fighter, but he's putting his wind behind his punches. Whereas Hacker, you're not seeing him throw with full force. He doesn't quite know how to use his reach to use that against the weight and the strength advantage that we're seeing in the Deji. It is, right? And that weight advantage that you mentioned, that's a big factor here. You know, 12 pounds weight difference. Yeah, he's a shorter fighter, but he's putting his weight behind his punches. Whereas Hacker, you're not seeing him throw with full force. He doesn't quite know how to use his reach to use that against the weight and the strength advantage that we're seeing in the Deji.
Well, you heard the referee come over and tell Deji no tackling. Big left hand there from round one.
You know, watching these, a lot of these guys are closing the distance, right? They're getting into these really close exchanges. I want to see him in an MMA fight. It seems like they want a hold of each other.
A couple connected right there in that replay.
Well, you heard the referee come over and tell Deji no tackling. Towards the end of that round, did land a couple.
Yeah, grazing punches. You know, watching these, a lot of these guys are closing the distance, right? They're getting into these really close exchanges. I want to see him in an MMA fight.
It's not that far away.
It's not
that far away.
Connected right there in that replay.
All right, here we go. Round number 2 of a towards the end of that round did land a couple.
Yeah, grazing punches, cross.
Paige, I would
These
say that
overhand punches have been money all night for every athlete
is not that far away. And now Deji. And Hacker just comes out throwing. And right now, if Hacker can just duck, I think he can be okay.
He's been ducking a few, but Deji keeps catching him. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Yeah,
I don't know where this is going.
If Deji, he started that combo with a lead left hook, right? If he could keep setting up, his overhand left is connecting so well. If he could set that up, he has the strength to finish this fight.
Well, Paige, you talk about the cardio, and will that... Oh, big left hand by Hacker! And now he's got Deji on the ropes!
Hacker, that was the most important strike for him tonight. He could change the trajectory of this fight.
Deji clenching up, holding on. Oh.
So give Vinny Hacker a lot of credit here in round number 2.
He is not out of this fight yet by any means. He can't take many of those straight left hands.
Straight left twice by Deji. And now Hacker seems to be stalking his prey.
Deji's just waiting, trying to get the left through. See a couple rights.
See this straight left. He keeps throwing all night. Set that baby up. There's power behind it. It's working. Use it, but set it up.
They tap gloves there.
We've seen the respect start very quickly after the fight starts. Now Hacker. And a really good round for him. He says one of his favorite things to do is talk to his devoted fan base. They've got to be very excited after that second round.
Absolutely. I mean, where is this? I mean, do we got Fuzi with a car? Like, I need to know because I don't know who's ahead right now.
He's fucking tired.
That was close for me too. You know what I do? Deji, I still have him up maybe in both rounds, but Hacker, he's coming away. He's landing up. It almost seems like with the more damaging shots that cause him to have, you know, those weak legs, those little loose legs.
Absolutely, and we're looking at the replay here. Ooh.
There we go. See how he set that straight left up?
Let's look at it one more time. Yeah.
Make a slip. Ooh.
Okay.
Lead left hook. Beautiful.
Let's go!
And straight left. See, he switches stances. He throws that with such authority that he's coming forward and switching stances.
Yeah, Deji has a lot of power behind that straight left hand.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. Deji and Vinny Hacker. And
wait, what happened?
What happened right there?
He could have some wobbly legs. I don't really know what happened.
He took a knee.
Maybe he needed some more time to recover.
That was very weird.
That was. I'd love to see the replay. If anything ever touched him to cause him to go down.
All right, now wild exchanges between these two.
He seems fully recovered now. Stern warning from the ref.
You wonder if Vinny Hacker could take Deji into deep water. How would the cardio hold up?
As this round goes on, Hacker's pulling away.
Big shots
Big shot.
from Vinny Hacker.
Wow.
Oh, and we get a standing 8.
No way. This is going the other way.
It is. Deji seems like he's almost quitting. Mid-fight.
Nobody expected this.
Nobody expected this. Mid-fight, he doesn't seem like he can take getting a
Oh my
punch.
gosh.
And now Vinny Hacker. He gets the finish. He gets
That's
it
it.
over.
Oh my God.
It's
The
over.
Finally, TikTok on the board. The winner here, Vinny Hacker.
Performance by both would have to be the biggest surprise I think anybody expected. Taylor not doing more and Gibb looking fantastic.
I know.
Expecting a touching of the gloves there, to be honest with you. But here we go, guys.
I'm
Time for our
excited.
main event.
Your main event.
I'm freaking out right now. I cannot wait. There's been so much.
You're starting to see the blood coming out of the nose of Bryce Hall as we head into round number 3.
So far, Bryce has a chin. He can take a punch. Now, if those ounces were different, I don't know if it would be the same story.
Yeah, that's right. If those gloves were smaller.
Okay. Bryce starting off strong with that body shot, head shot. Austin coming back, clinched up.
Oh, he is throwing from left field.
Now, a problem there, right? Little mistake on McBroom's part. Just because you're tied up, you can still punch there. Until the ref separates you, it's still live action.
It looks like Bryce has turned the gas on.
You know, it's that fight or flight response, right? He realizes he's in trouble and he needs to turn it up if he wants any chance to win this fight.
He's reacting to what's being thrown at him right now. He's not trying to control the narrative at all at this point.
McBroom, if he would throwing these wannabe knockout shots, he would finish it. He would get the knockout he's looking for, but you got to set it up.
McBroom really looks like he's enjoying himself thus far.
Oh, he's got to be. Once you smell blood, then you just feel what it feels like to be a fighter.
We are more than halfway through the scheduled 5 rounds.
You know, earlier we talked about how nobody wanted to fight Taylor Holder. Well, it is the
Point of, was it a good stoppage? Clearly, McBroom was in control.
I see that. Absolutely, that was a good stoppage. We have to remember, these are amateur fights and not pro fights. These are what's considered a smoker fight, right? That was a good stop. He was taking a lot of damage.
See what Bryce has to say right now, because I saw when it was stopped, he looked really angry.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Does he go into this with fighting words, or does he take his loss?
Oh, he's going to lose his mind. This guy's going to be very angry. This is going to get very heated in this interview.
All right, I want to go quickly and take a look at the final punch stats presented by Stat Hero Survive the Game. And it's very, very one-sided, guys.
Absolutely.
If Bryce Hall is upset, then he wasn't in the same fight that we were watching.
Well, Bryce Hall is one of those kids that just never wants to give up. You know, Logan Paul said it best. Logan Paul was doing an interview. He was asked about Bryce Hall, and he said, I love Bryce Hall to death. He goes, but he's really good at losing. He loves fighting, but he's really good at losing, and he said Austin would win this fight.
Well, Austin McBroom was the favorite, and he proved tonight exactly why the sportsbooks had him favored. Here's the end of the fight. Take me through if you guys think this stoppage.
Which one experience you felt?
All right, boom, boom. Oh,
That started it right there. He's already in a daze.
of course you got to stop this.
I think there's an, oh my
Whoa.
goodness, this is a barrage.
He's not defending the head anymore. Look at that.
Oh no.
And so he tries to, well, you know what? You're right. He tried to grab him to
that's
stay
what
up.
Bryce is going to try to say.
Yeah.
He's going to say I was thrown down.
Yeah, that's going to be the storyline right there. But clearly, Austin McBroom won.
Boy, he was